Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet Single Battle Custom Battle. And that's because we have a suggestion from one of our viewers. And pretty interesting scenario, I think. It will actually... No, let's do the German side first, and that's because I know what to start out with. So CD class, EF class, GHI. Oh, we skipped past tribal class. There it is. Oh, this will be quite a good fight, I think. I am trying to hurry. I do realise that I am dawdling a little bit here. Right. Yeah, that all checks out. That's all good. 3 here, 3 here. Battleships, destroyers. Yep. Alright, here we go. So, I'll give the initiative to the British, mostly because the Germans really weren't that keen on taking on enemy capital ships. Oh, these look really close. Are they really close? They look really close. Wow. They seem somewhat close. But anyway, harder starboard, and let's put some shells in the air. So they're saying 14. So go on, I'll go 14. Shoot! Oh, hello. That's medium damage already for the Bismarck. Oh, nice. Oh, that's very good. Very good initial salvo. I do be liking the look of that. So you're going to go for the Hutton. They're saying 19.7. I'll go 19.6. Let's try 19.6. Shoot! Yeah. Oh, lovely bit of plunging fire there. Revenge. Yeah, the Revenge, you can go for the Scharnhorst over here. So 19.4. I hope 19.4 is quite accurate, because these the Revenge class only goes up to 20 degrees in terms of elevation. Oh. Right, Afridi, what should we do with you? I think you will launch some airstrikes, I think. So go up to flank, do a slight turn. You can launch an airstrike, I think. So we've got a bomber. We will go for the Hutton. Yeah, go on. We will just go like that. There we go. Launch. And bomb, I think. Go, bomb. Release those a little bit late. A little bit late. Will they clip it or not? No. We didn't. No, so that's a mistake on our part. Not the best bombing run, particularly. Not to worry though, because we've still got 2 more. Unless they get shot down, in which case that was our only one. Right. So this time what we'll do is we'll go this way. We'll go like that, into the wind a bit. So that way we'll get some sort of hits away. And bomb. Now, even though the wind will push them away, we will still score some sort of hit. Or not. Oh, I'm just not good with these bombers today, am I? Unbelievable. Missed again. Right, let's prep another airstrike. There we go. Right, the wind's quite strong. What went this way, maybe? If we're going this way, the wind will... No, I think I'll save this one, actually, no. We'll hold on to this one. Here we go. And they're going for... Oh. Doesn't matter who they're going for, because they've been shot down. Right. Airstrike again? It is an airstrike again. That's the King George V, isn't it? Oh, brace. Brace. Oh, certainly better than what I did. Interesting. Scharnhorst opens up with the guns. They don't use the airstrike. And neither is the destroyer. They still have one airstrike left. So they're not copying me, are they? No, they're not. They're not saving their airstrikes. Oh. So that's the German airstrikes used up then. There's no more aircraft available to them. Z-25. None. Right. So, oh, yeah, I said, yeah, I told you, I said that they did a better job with their aircraft than I did. Right. Move the King George V. We will get propulsion back fairly quickly, so I'm not too concerned about that. And they're saying 14 was a bit long. I don't think it was. 14 was good. I liked 14. Nothing wrong with 14. Drop it to 13.3 though. Shoot! Oh yeah. Yeah, those were good hits. Those were good. I like those. Now that's a nice sort of contrast. You've got the ultra-modern ship here and the more old-fashioned Revenge, I guess, in the back. See, they may not be, they may not be from the same time, but you wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of either ship and its armament. Now they're saying above 20 degrees this time. If anything, if we can't get at the Scharnhorst, I'm going to say 19.7 only. If we can't get at the Scharnhorst with 20 degrees, what we can do actually is just try and get at some of these destroyers, perhaps. Right, we do have one more airstrike. We're not going to use it, however. Not yet, anyway. I'm just thinking, let's just take a look at the map. Yeah, can we go for the Z23? Yeah, I think Afridi can go for the Z23. Bedouin, I think, or Bedouin can go for the Z25, and the Ashanti can, well, we can have the Ashanti in reserve, I think. Right, 28.9 is suggested. Let's go 28.7. 28.7 is right over here. High explosive. Yeah, not bad at all. Shoot. Alright, alright. That's not too bad, not too bad. The Ashanti we can keep in reserve. For now, at least. Because the Ashanti can just... Should we make smoke or not? Go on, let's do it. Let's make smoke with the Ashanti. Hopefully cover maybe the Revenge, perhaps, somewhat. Now the Bedouin, you will go for the Z25 over here. 23.4 is suggested. Let's go 23.1. Right over here. Shoot! Yeah, that's one hit. One hit scored. Speaking of hits scored, they almost scored one here. That's not so good. Oh! Are you alright? They seem to be. Well, secondary explosion would suggest they're not, but it's a tough ship, so they're not going to be phased by one secondary explosion, but if it's 2 or 3 they might be. They're all pretty close. They're all pretty close. They're, you know, they're really not messing about. Hits? Yeah, that's a hit. They're all going for the same destroyer, I think. Aren't they? Oh. You're going to take a lot of punishment then. Right. Continue to turn. So 13.3 was good, they're saying. Have we damaged anything, perhaps? No, of course we haven't. There's 2 fires, but no real damage apart from that. Right. 32, 64. Yeah, I'll say 12.6. Shoot! There we go, go on. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful hits. Lovely. Go on, you do a little turn as well. So, they're saying this was really long, but it wasn't. We scored a couple of hits on the back. And the Hutton seems to have a distinct list to port. Right. 18.9. Not super long, I don't think. I can drop it to 16.8, but not further than that. Shoot! Yeah, so 16.1 would have clearly missed. Good thing I didn't go for it then. Would have been in trouble otherwise. I'll go 20 this time. Shoot! I'd like to think that 20 will actually hit it this time. Yeah, go on. Yeah, 15-inch plunging fire, that's good. We like that. Let's do a little turn. Hopefully get that. Yeah, we've got the rear turret in. Good. And they're saying 19.8. Alright, fine. I'll even go, I'll go one better. I'll go 19.6 even. Shoot. I hope this isn't short. It's short. It always is like that. It's always like that. Continue making smoke. Just a little bit too far away, I think, to offer help with your guns. And by default, torpedoes as well. If you're too far away to use the guns, you're going to be too far away to use the torpedoes as well. They're saying 19.4. I'm going to say 20.3 this time. Shoot. Go on. Easy. Oh, wow. No! We've taken hits. That's 3 hits. We've taken some serious damage here. They're going for the turrets, aren't they? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They're all fixated on one ship. The battleships are all going for the King George V, and the destroyers are all going for the is it the Afridi? It is the Afridi, isn't it? Torpedoes? No, just a broadside for now. I was going to say, if they're going to put torpedoes in the water, I'm going to be in big trouble here. Is that 25? Fires and misses, but not by a big margin. That's pretty close. Propulsion's been hurt, I see, but not really in a big way. We've been hit, though. AAA has got light damage. No, not the Hutton. We want the Bismarck. There we go. Right, let's do a little bit of turning then to hopefully try and throw them off, at least somewhat. Let's go with 12.1, I think, this time. Shoot! Ah, yeah. Yeah, good salvo. I like it. Yeah, there's a list on the Hutton, but there's no actual damage. 16.8 was good. And they're saying 16.9 this time. We'll go 16.6. Shoot! Oh yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Very good. I'm pleased with that. We seem to be shooting well now. At least with the battleships we are. So 20 they're saying was long. I'll go 18.2 then. Shoot! More hits. Oh, lovely. That's one of the turrets destroyed. Right. Afridi, you need to, really get those guns going, because you're going to take all the punishment if you don't. I know it's unfair, but that's the way they're targeting. Oh, beautiful. Really good, yeah. I'll go with that. We've hit that destroyer very good. What have we damaged? I'm guessing we've damaged a whole host of things. All 3 things. It's the same thing. Main spotter, main radar, heavy damage. AAA with light damage. Not too bad, really, not too bad. Let's move you forward. It would be nice if we could damage the torpedo launchers. Heavily, of course, so that, so they can't be used. to, you know, as the name suggests, launch torpedoes. I know. Wow. No! Oh my goodness, that's one of my turrets gone as well. They're trying to bring all their guns into the fight. Oh, I don't like this. We're going to have to turn the King George V away, I think. Even though it's not something I'd want to do. Yeah, I don't think I'll have them make smoke. Instead, what I'll do is just turn them away and have them fire with the rear turret. But that's going to cause problems because she's going to get in the way of everyone else. Torpedoes? They have to. They have to at some point. Oh! What's been hit? Main spotter, main radar, light damage, A turret, AAA destroyed. Right. I think at this point it's not worth it to have the whole ship exposed just to put an extra 2 guns on the target. So what we will do is yeah, you stay at flank and we'll have the Lion start to sort of slow down a bit. You were targeting the Bismarck, weren't you? Bismarck over here. And you were doing a pretty good job at it as well. Let's go 11-6. High explosive this time. Shoot! Yeah, that's probably done something. So the forward spots and the forward radar have been destroyed now, but you have to go backwards in order to, you know, not do crashy with the King George V. 16-6 was there. Go on, we'll try 16-5. Shoot. Let's try that. So we've destroyed the D turret. So just in case they try to turn to unleash a broadside, they're not really going to be able to do that very well. Scharnhorst has a turret destroyed as well. The B turret. What do we reckon? 18-2, I'll go 16-8. I don't quite trust them. Shoot! Yeah, even 16-8 was a little bit short, so imagine how far off the mark 16-1 would have been. Right. Z-23. Main spotter light damage, main radar heavy damage, AAA light damage. Although from the explosions it didn't look like it was light damage. But, you know. What do I know? Shoot! Looking good. More hits, and really that's all you can ask for. Yeah, I've got a job for the Ashanti actually, to try and nurse the King George V away. Taken a beating, but yeah, the Afridi's taking the beating for the destroyers, and the King George V is taking the beating for the battleships. Is that surprising? Not particularly. They do tend to just, you know, focus on one ship. I'm guessing the idea being that if you focus everything... Oh my goodness! If you focus everything on one ship, you take that ship out quickly. rather than splitting and, you know, potentially risking risking not sinking anything at all. Alright. On that note then, with a blown up superstructure, we will be deploying smoke on the King George V. I feel a secondary explosion coming soon. On my side, that is. Which is the bad type. They're going to launch torpedoes soon, aren't they? They have to. They're so close to us. How are you? You say you're fine, but you're not really, are you? You have to say you're fine and you're not fine. Well, make smoke and try and get out, because that's basically all you can do at this point. You're very heavily damaged. You'll have to leave it to the Lion and to the Revenge to avenge. And hopefully fight like a lion in the process. I hope you can sort of see what I did there. Shoot! Alright, hits have been scored, that's good. Scharnhorst 16.8 was there. I'm only go to 16.5 this time. Not as much in terms of dropping, because we didn't actually score any major hits. Well, would you look at that? We've managed to take out both of the Scharnhorst's front turrets. The Afridi, as you can see, main spotter, main radar light damage, sonar heavy damage, AAA destroyed, is suffering. She is very much suffering at this point. Mind you, with all the destroyers shooting at her, it would be a bit surprising if she wasn't. But that doesn't mean we're alright with it. It just means that we're sort of, well, forced to accept this reality. Alright, a little bit long perhaps. Alright. A little bit long perhaps, but we've still managed to score some hits. Right, King George V, you're over there. The Ashanti is coming to help you by making more smoke, which will make it more difficult, hopefully, to target you accurately for the Germans. I'm going to try 16.1 this time. Shoot! Lovely. Whoa! No! Oof, that's close. That is close. That's not so close. That's fine. If they're going to shoot like that, that's fine. Scharnhorst, meanwhile, has no guns available to fire. Oh, actually, those weren't as bad as I thought they would be. The Z-25 is gone. The Z-25 is gone, people. Mind you, before I gloat, I'm going to be saying the Afridi's gone soon. Yeah, I've sunk one of their destroyers and they've taken one of my battleships out of the fight. Hardly a time for celebration, that. Keep going though, keep going. You just have to do what you have to do. Right, I think the line is safe. I don't think that any shots aimed at the King George V will clip the Lion. She'll start moving backwards either on the next turn or the turn after that, so I think we should be safe. Alright, it's not terrible, I guess, but you wouldn't want that to happen to you, that damage. Let's try 15-6 this time. Shoot! Good. I'll take it. Right. Now then. I know I say don't switch targets halfway through, but I'm going to switch targets halfway through. And the reason for that is because the Scharnhorst has no guns available to fire with. At least not now. If she turns, then she will do. But right now she doesn't. Oh, let's just quickly check the Z-25's damage. Ah, there we go, yeah. Steering light damage, pumps, forward torpedo tubes and AAA with heavy damage. My guess is that the pumps are what doomed the this destroyer, the Z-25. There she goes. Right. The P word, so to speak. But anyway, let's get back to the Revenge and work out what sort of elevation we should use for the Bismarck. Because Bismarck has still got 2 turrets operational at the front, and that's not really something we can allow. So we need to do something about it. Like what? Well, like using our other remaining battleship to target her. Shoot! I hope I don't embarrass myself with these. Far from it. Far from it. I would say those were pretty good, I think. Right, so 17.5 was there. 16.8? I'll try 16.5. Or even 16.1. Let's try 16.1. Shoot! Good. Yeah, that's good, that's good. We've hit them good. The Ashanti, yeah, you continue to try and make your way over to where the King George V is. Oh, right, of course. You were firing at the Z-25, but because you've sunk the Z-25, you don't have a target. In that case, then, you switch fire to the Z-24. Is the Z-24 too far away? Not really. At least not according to these suggestions, it's not. They're saying 33.1. I think I'll go 33.6. There we go. Right, shoot. Guns are at a high elevation, but... oh, lovely bit of plunging fire there. Excellent. Excellent plunging fire there. And they've both missed. Good, good. I think we could get the King George V out pretty safely then. No! Oh! That hurts. That hurts. That's not nice. Really not nice at all. I may have taken one of their ships out, but they're not far behind with taking almost 2 of mine out effectively. Continue to make that smoke and get out. Right, I think we can continue on this line now. Backwards or not yet? They are moving backwards. Excellent. Good. Right, well, if we're moving backwards, we're pretty much safe then. 15.6, let's try 15.4. Shoot! Yeah, that's fine. Revenge is also going backwards. That's good. Let's just check the Bismarck's damage. We obviously knocked out that front turret. Yeah, pretty extensive damage. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. 14-3 was there, so let's try and go to 14 this time. Even 13-9. Shoot! Very good. Very good. How are you doing? Sonar heavy damage, AAA destroyed. You're doing the best you can, really, aren't you? There's not much else to say. Let's try 14-7. Shoot! Go on, sink them. Wouldn't it be nice if we did it? Ah, not quite. Yeah, no, there they are. Z-23 is sinking. The damage, propulsion, pumps, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, and AAA destroyed. How about that? We managed to bring it back. Right, Ashanti, you basically just go with the King George V to make the smokescreen. Basically act as a protector, I guess, which is why I included the destroyers in the first place. I know you don't necessarily think that a battleship needs an escort, but actually you kind of do need one. In certain circumstances, you do kind of need one. So now they're telling me to drop it by 2 degrees, but they're saying that this was accurate. Well, then I'm confused. Which one is it? Was this shot accurate, or was this rubbish and you need to drop it by 2 degrees? What do I think? Well, I think that we'll hop over to watch the Z-23 sink and have a think about what we want to do. I think 1.4 degrees off will be a bit better, I think. Actually, no, should we just keep the same elevation, perhaps? Well, let's not change anything, let's keep it the same. Shoot! Lovely plunging fire again, that's good. No! That's not good. That is not good at all. Well, devastating hits. That's good though. That's perfectly alright. Well, now, what are they doing? Nothing. Are they firing at the... Yeah, they are, aren't they? Good, they've missed. Right. Hang in there. Hang in there, please. You're doing a great job. They've destroyed one of the turrets, haven't they? Let's just check. Haven't they? Yeah, A and B turret destroyed. Along with the main spotter, main radar and AAA. That's unbelievable. Mind you, I've not been giving them an easy time either. Propulsion, aft spotter, AAA light damage, forward spotter, forward radar, D turret destroyed. I think if we switch it to high explosive this time, and do the same elevation again, shoot! Let's see how they'll like that. Good. I liked it. I'm not sure if they liked it, but it's not really relevant. 39, let's go 13.5. Shoot. Alright, that's not bad at all. Move these forward. Oh no, that's the Scharnhorst. We're going for the Z-24. Pumps, heavy damage. Forward torpedo tubes, light damage, AAA light damage. Basically, a couple more hits and this destroyer is, well, gone. That's really good. Yeah, very good. 27.2 is suggested. Let's go up then. I'll say 27.3. Shoot! Now, I'm not expecting these to be that great, because it is the first salvo. That's usually how it goes. Usually with your first salvo, you're not going to, you know, do wonders. But with your second or third salvo, you may be able to do those wonders then. Maybe drop it a tiny bit. 333. Shoot. 33.3. Oh no, that's... No, those were long. That's not so good. Oh, they're going for the Lion. They couldn't have been going for the King George V there, could they? No, they've definitely changed target. They've definitely changed targets now. Z-24 firing. But they've missed, so it's fine. Go on, I kind of have to. I have to bring the ship back. But, by sheer coincidence, look where the line has ended up. She's got her own personal smokescreen. Now, is that luck? It probably is. But am I going to capitalise on it? You betcha. Oh, we've got an airstrike still. Alright. We could do all sorts of damage with these then still. I've just remembered. But we're not going to use it just yet. We'll use 16-inch guns. Although, as we damage the ships, we will get their AAA as well. So, you know, that means that their anti-aircraft defences won't be as good. Right, yeah, go on, you go for flank as well. You try and get in on the smoke screen as well. So 13.5 was there. I'll go 13.3. And we can switch back now to armour piercing. Shoot! I will admit, I did kind of hope that would happen. I thought to myself, oh, it would be so nice if I could get that front turret as well on the Bismarck, and it just so happened to happen. It's always nice when a plan comes together like that. Very nice. Satisfying in a way. I think we may have scored a hit or two. Now you go backwards this time. You go backwards because you're providing the smoke screen for the battleships. But... oh, she's looking really poorly. But if my destroyer moves too quickly, if the Ashanti moves too quickly, yeah, I told you, then the other ships will get left behind. The smoke won't extend far enough. And there goes the Z-24. Propulsion pumps, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA light damage. It's just such a consistent and common theme with everything that's going on. You get the pumps, you basically half sunk the ship already. Airstrike, perhaps? Nah. Here we go. None. Hudson's trying to turn and get a broadside in. No! Really? One hit and that's what they achieve. They completely blow everything up. Oh yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? At least they haven't actually damaged anything properly. I was going to say, they're cheating if they have. That the Hudson? It is the Hudson. Good. Good, good, good. 15.1 was there. I'll actually go to 15.2 this time. Shoot. Go on. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Let's just watch the... Is this the Z23? Z24 slip under. Right in front of the Hudson as well. It's almost foreshadowing what's going to happen to the Hudson. Hopefully. There we go. I'd like to think we can put these German ships under. But the annoying thing is that we haven't actually put any of the battleships under. We've put all the destroyers under. None of the battleships have gone under, however. Good. So that's pretty heavy damage for the Bismarck now. Sonar offline. If only things were that simple. Right, do you know what then? I reckon that you can go in for a torpedo run. And I only have 4 torpedoes, but 4 torpedoes on its own, it's debatable somewhat whether it could sink everything, sink a ship like that. But if you've got a ship that's damaged, then that changes everything. If it's damaged, it could just need a little nudge, and that could be enough to send it under potentially. Yeah, you go for a torpedo run as well. Go on, you do the same. Bismarck none. They're trying to get the third turret in, but I can't really let them do that. Although, unfortunately, if they turn enough, they will do it, whether I like it or not. As long as I can just about keep behind the Ashanti, though, I should be fine. Or at least I'd like to think I will be. Well, would you look at that? So that's the B turret destroyed, and the middle superstructure amidships blown up as well. In that case, then, it won't really matter if they turn and get their broadside in, because the net result will be exactly the same as it is now. Except this time they'll be exposing more of their ship, so they're more vulnerable to attack in that respect. Who do we go for a torpedo run? I think we should do a torpedo run on the Scharnhorst. I think we should. Right, Ashanti, you're keeping pace with the Lion. If anything, maybe we could turn you a little bit, perhaps. Get you up to 2/3. Make smoke. There we go. Yeah, just charging in completely, you know, full on going for it. That's what we're doing. Oh, here we go. Now, I'm not sure, were they firing at the destroyer? I think they were. I'm not sure if that's close enough to be an underwater hit. None. Right. So they're not going at 22 knots. Oh, when we're right where the King George V was as well. I do hope that King George V won't be scuttled when all is said and done. I didn't do everything possible to get her out quickly, but I did, you know, when ultimately faced with the choice, I did tell them to disengage. Wow. I mean, it's a really bad day to be a turret on a German battleship these days, isn't it? Crikey, I'm just destroying them everywhere, left, right, and centre. No turret is safe. Mind you, they've destroyed, I think, 2 of the King George V's turrets. So, I guess both sides are all about those turrets these days. Right, I think let's get you up to full this time then. Because they're going 22. So yeah, if we get them up to full, we should be fine. Right, there we go. Oh no, those look good. Alright, they're not so good. None? Oh yes, because we knocked out the that turret, didn't we? Yes, we have. Wow, look at that damage. Propulsion and port secondaries with heavy damage. Forward spotter, forward radar, A turret, B turret, and AAA destroyed. That is pretty heavy damage, I think. Very heavy. I'll go 14-7. Shoot. Little bit short. I was going for waterline hits, you see. And that's the risk that you run with trying to go for waterline hits, that you don't quite get there, and that you end up being just a little bit short. Those are good. Now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to charge right at them. There we go. What do you think of that? Right, you go up to flank now because the Lion is kind of catching up. And this destroyer is very close to the Scharnhorst. I'll do one more. One more, just because we can. The audacity. The audacity of that destroyer, the Bedouin. Oh yeah. Oh, they've got the turret in. So that's yeah, that's all the main battery that they can give us, because we've destroyed everything else. Let's move the line forward. Speed is still going up. That's amazing. I thought after that fire and after that explosion we wouldn't we'd struggle, but no. We are still very much, you know, there. The Hutton's gone. The Hutton is sinking. The damage was the same as before, wasn't it? Wow. And they are going under quite quickly as well. So we will stay and watch. Damage, just to recap: propulsion, port secondaries with heavy damage, forward spotter, forward radar, A turret, B turret, AAA destroyed completely. 3 fires, middle of the ship completely blown up. Yeah, and it's not surprising really that they're not hanging around. They've suffered pretty extensive damage. These ships are going to fall pretty quickly now, I think. Look at that, Scharnhorst over here and the destroyer over here. Is that the Bedouin, maybe? think it is. They kind of look funny. They almost look like they're talking to each other. Like they're facing each other, like a face-off. A duel of almost of sorts. Which it technically is. The Hutton is out of the duel, for example. She's been sunk. There we go. Almost gone. Going. And gone. So the Hutton has been sunk. Completely gone now. Right, revenge. You will go and continue shooting at the Bismarck. Yes, I think I have... Yeah. Revenge will shoot at the Bismarck, and the Destroyer will launch torpedoes. Bedouin will launch torpedoes at the Scharnhorst. So that's the Afridi. How far away is Bismarck? Bismarck's not that far away, actually. What we'll do then is we'll make smoke. We'll position you to go for the Bismarck. You, the Ashanti, can actually continue going at flank to make smoke for the Lion. And you, meanwhile, are going to turn and fire some torpedoes at the Scharnhorst. And oh my goodness, is the Scharnhorst close. These aren't going to hit in one. Right, what are they saying for torpedoes? 91.2. So all the way down here. Ish. 87.5 hits straight away. I reckon then 89.5. We'll do one at 88.5 just in... Actually, no. We'll do one at 87.5. But because I think they're going to go forward, they usually tend to do that. We'll put one here. And if we've really miscalculated, we'll put one here as well. There we go. Right, let's get those fired away. Hopefully these don't miss. I'm not expecting them to miss. No, we've pretty much got them. Ah! Oh. Here we go. Ah, you see? Nah. That's why, when you're like that, you have to put at least one in such a way that it'll definitely hit them if they try and turn. Right. Yeah, you switch to the Scharnhorst then, I think, Lion. Or even cease fire, perhaps. Actually, no. Use the airstrike, maybe. Can we maybe finish the Bismarck off with the airstrike? Go on, let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Go on. Let's do it. And bomb. Right, we've damaged something. Try and guess what? What do you reckon we've damaged? Yep, it's the P word again, and that's what we've damaged. Which means that they're going to go under pretty soon. If not on this salvo. I've said it once and I'll say it probably 100 times more. If you get the pumps on a ship, you've basically half sunk that ship already. No, we'll go for the Scharnhorst and we'll launch 4 torpedoes your way as well. There we go. You tried to avoid them, but they still found you. For that reason, we're going to put one right there. 10.2. 8.2 maybe? Go on, we'll do 8.2. We'll do an 8.2. I think I will do a 9.2. And yeah, if they try and go forward, we'll have a 7.2 there. There we go. So let's get those fired away. Ashanti is at 29 knots. Go on. You can carry on like this. Scharnhorst is at 1800 yards. Wow. How close are we now? We don't have any torpedoes, unfortunately, but if we did, that is point blank range if ever I saw it. Right, but you've done your work. Oh no 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 no. Go on, my lovelies, go. It's 4 out of 4. Seriously? 4 torpedoes along the entire length of the ship is not enough to sink the Scharnhorst. Come on. Nope, it's no. Alright. Fair enough. Let's move the line along then. Let's get some 16-inch shells away then. I've got no idea what elevation to fire at. This was all 14 or so. If I have a look here, this looks like it's about halfway, but I don't want to hit my Bedouin or a free destroyers by mistake. So I will go 8.4. Shoot. Yeah, it's always better in a situation like this to go a little bit long than it is to potentially go short and hit your destroyers. You do not want that to happen. Or at least I don't. I don't think it's a good idea. So that's the Bismarck sunk. And Freedy, how are you doing? You poor thing, yeah, they've really beaten you, haven't they? I think we'll just continue making smoke with this one. Get it down maybe to full now. Yeah, you just run away at this point, I think. You've done your work. You don't have any more torpedoes to fire. Oh! Right, they're going for that one. We have to disengage with that one as soon as the option appears to do so. Let's just quickly hop over though to the Bismarck to see what damage she sustained and watch her sink. So propulsion pumps, starboard secondaries with heavy damage, forward spotter, forward radar, A turret, B turret, C turret and AAA destroyed completely. And once again, just like the Hudson, not hanging around. He's not hanging around at all. She's going under quickly. I mean, it's pretty extensive damage, if you think about it. Maybe not the most damage you could get, but I'd say extensive nevertheless. And there she goes. Bismarck has gone under. Right, we've got the Lion, and the Lion will try and send the Scharnhorst under. I've just realised this is the exact opposite order to what I thought we'd see. I thought the Scharnhorst would be maybe first to go, followed by the Bismarck, and then Hutton last. What we've actually seen, though, is the complete opposite. Hutton was first to go, then Bismarck, and then Scharnhorst will follow suit, I hope, soon, eventually. Maybe, possibly. Probably. They have to, though, right? They can't just not sink. So these are all 12s. I'll just go 8.4 again. Again, in a situation like this, if you go long, it's better than going short. Yeah. I think the Afridi may not make it back to port. Pains me to say, but I think there's a bit of a chance that they won't. That they will be scuttled. You continue to run away. A very heroic charge from the destroyers, putting torpedoes in the water, and 4 torpedoes even hitting the Scharnhorst. No, it was 6. In total it was 6, but then you also had, they were split between 2 salvos. In one of them you had 2 out of 4 hitting, and then in the other you had 4 out of 4 hitting. Which I think is a pretty good result. Come on, those were good hits. Those were good hits, and you know it. They were nice waterline hits. The typical sort of hit that you'd expect to see a ship sink as a result of sustaining. Yeah, there we go. I told you, I know good hits when I see them. So Scharnhorst is sinking now as well. What's the damage on the Scharnhorst? Propulsion, of course, the P word at it again. Is it really an Admiral Playerovski video if the pumps aren't damaged? I don't think it is. But anyway, propulsion, pumps, starboard secondaries, port torpedo tubes with heavy damage, forward spotter, forward radar, A turret, B turret, AAA, destroyed completely. Smoke screen somewhat obscuring the Scharnhorst, but can still just about make her out as she sinks. Tough fight. I wonder how long this video is already. So they're going, and all the ships sank pretty quickly. The destroyers went under quickly, and the battleships went under quickly as well. Well, I mean, I scored good waterline hits with that last salvo on the Scharnhorst. Like, of course you'd expect it to go under quickly. Very nice 16-inch waterline hits. They have to go under quickly as a result. So we can just about see the C turret going under now. Ironically, one of the turrets that we didn't damage. So yeah, propellers have gone under, rudders have gone under, and There goes the Scharnhorst. Let's go back to the Lion. That's the Revenge. And let's press done. Oh, takes the shine off it somewhat. Takes the shine off it somewhat. Action report. On the British side, the battleship King George V was scuttled for 38,000 tons. The battleship Lion received medium damage. The battleship Revenge received no damage. The destroyer Afridi was scuttled for 1,850 tons, and the destroyers Ashanti and Bedouin received no damage. But on the German side, the battleship Bismarck was sunk for 41,700 tons. The battleship Hutton was sunk for 56,400 tons, and the battleship Scharnhorst was sunk for 32,100 tons. The destroyers Z-23, Z-24 and Z-25 were sunk for 2,600 tons each. A score of 98,150. Just realised if the Afridi wasn't scuttled, that would have been 100,000 exactly. And if the King George V wasn't scuttled, it would have been 138,000. But nevertheless, I still think this, if this happened in real life, this would be a tremendous victory for the British. And that is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. If you enjoyed the content I put out, leave a like and subscribe. We hit 50 subscribers recently as well. I forgot to mention that. 50 subscribers hit recently. Comment below what you'd like to see for the 50 sub special. If you have a custom battle suggestion that you'd like me to turn into a video, drop a comment below and your suggestion will be up within a day or two. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video, and bye bye for now.